Those are the things we definitely need. Wet dog and cat food, toilet paper, panty liners.
As you can see, Kurt is feeling a sense of urgency. So what's our first stop before we do anything else? Walmart.
Walmart. We need to get supplies, Julia. I know you don't like to do those things because you feel I'm addicted to this
Because
stuff.
you're addicted to Walmart.
Cold War, Julia.
Look at all of this stuff you bought.
You bought stuff too? What did you get?
Kurt, can you leave my drink alone?
You said you were going to get one thing.
I got bananas and ink.
Ink? I
And
gotta put that fax machine together.
Yeah, you sure do, Kurt.
So much stuff to do.
Yep, you sure do, Kurt.
Whatever, Julia. Whatever. See, they were saying much criticism has been... Good morning!
It's Wednesday.
It is Wednesday. We got the gas, we went to Walmart.
I have to get breakfast.
Now I gotta get breakfast, and then we're on our way.
Alright. Somebody, for some reason, thinks that they are getting my bagel. Toulouse. It's just rude. I can see you, Toulouse. I can see you, Toulouse. So for the last 2 days, I've been craving seaweed salad.
She's been craving seaweed salad for the past 2 days.
So I think we're gonna make it today. It might be fun. I'm afraid to get it somewhere else because I've gotten sick on seaweed salad.
Oh, really?
So I think I'd rather just make it myself. Plus it looks like a fun adventure. Like you have to buy the seaweed, either chopped up or chop it yourself. Vinegar and sesame oil and all this stuff that we don't have in the house anyway, which would be fun to get. So that's what we might do today, right?
Yeah, sounds good.
So, of course, where do you get those things? Whole Foods.
More than likely.
Whole Foods, or we'll have to go to some kind of an Asian market.
We got that H Mart over there on Kennedy Boulevard, remember? Just out on the other side of the bridge.
Yeah. It kind of scares me going into those things because it's like nothing's in English. Nobody can speak any English.
Even though they're
in know what you're getting.
Even though they're in the middle of the English land.
But like all the labels and everything are not in English.
Yeah.
So it's hard to like, unless you are familiar with that stuff.
Right.
So we might stop at. A lot of these fire trucks have these signs on them here in the city. 9/11.
3 truck. We will never forget our brothers. So are they the ones? So on this truck, this ladder company.
Yeah.
That's who they lost.
These.
On 9/11.
These guys. And a lot of them do have that on their trucks. So we just got back from Whole Foods.
Yes, we did.
I forgot to bring the vlogging camera, of course.
Oh, you didn't bring it?
But I got ingredients for the seaweed salad I'm going to try to make this evening. I'll show you what we got. So we got chives. We're supposed to get scallions, but are scallions and chives the same thing?
I think scallion is the large onion. Yeah.
The chives.
Yeah.
We got wakame seaweed. The recipe calls for 1 ounce dry. Each package is 1.76 ounces. So we'll double up the recipe. Kurt doesn't think this is going to go very far.
Doesn't look like it, but I guess the recipe calls for. That's like 3 ounces.
This soaks up a lot of water.
Calls for less than a bag.
So we got 2 of those just in case. We got soy sauce, rice vinegar, and sesame oil.
No, it'll be very interesting. Very interesting to check out.
The only two things that the recipe called for that we didn't get were sesame seeds and ginger juice. But we'll use the ginger juice. Really is only a half teaspoon. The recipe calls for, so instead we'll use some lemon, which I think you put in there anyway, but I didn't see it on the recipe. And sesame seeds. I hardly ever have seaweed salad actually with sesame seeds in it, so
Yeah.
I'm fine without it anyway.
Yeah.
Sesame oil. So tonight I'll have the recipe. We're gonna try it for the first time. Pretty exciting.
Yeah, I don't think we would have liked it with the ginger oil, though.
Ginger
I don't
juice.
think the ginger juice. We're not
We're not a
very
big
fond
fan
of
of
ginger.
Yeah.
Mom is. She eats like the ginger
The
roll.
thing is, of course, when you leave Whole Foods, like our little seaweed salad came up to like $25, which is not that big of a deal. But you figure those ingredients are going to last us for a long time, right?
Yeah.
We're not going to use all that sesame oil.
No,
rice
or the rice
vinegar.
vinegar is. So if we want to make more salad in the future and we need rice vinegar or whatever, we have it there. Or sesame oil. It's like,
Yeah,
well,
all you'll have to do is just get more seaweed.
Yeah,
and,
more seaweed. And we'll see how much of a pack makes. So if it makes if one pack turns into a huge bowl of seaweed, that's like really cheap.
Yeah,
That's a really cheap
that's a
sense.
really good deal.
And then you just gotta go out and buy let's just add some things to the seaweed that we have, maybe some cranberries or something. Dried cranberries.
Yeah, I mean, you can add anything you really want in there. I think that's the base, though.
Yeah.
What I'm moving on.
Yeah.
So I'll have the recipe tonight. We're gonna try it.
All right.
We missed today's Banksy piece.
We missed the Banksy. Oh well, he's supposed to be. Now, when he says all city, what now? All city McDonald's.
The piece is
So it's just this week or
Ronald
for a whole other
McDonald.
week?
all this week.
Just this week.
All week.
This week. So
It just
today
said
is
all week.
Wednesday.
It just said all week.
Today's what? Wednesday or Tuesday?
Today's Wednesday.
Wednesday. So it's Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. 3 more days. You have 3 chances to catch it.
Show you.
And
what it is.
there's also an audio.
There is an audio.
Yes.
So this is today's piece. A Ronald McDonald, if you can see it, will focus. With a boy shining his shoe. Should we listen to the audio guide?
Yeah, I was gonna plug it up on mine here. All City McDonald's.
Before you is a sculpture entitled Shoe Shine, dating from the summer of 2013, depicting the powerful figure of Ronald McDonald waiting impassively as his ridiculously oversized clown shoes are buffed to a fine shine. Ronald was adopted as the official mascot of the McDonald's fast food corporation chain in 1966. Fiberglass versions of his likeness have been installed outside restaurants ever since, thus making Ronald arguably the most sculpted figure in history after Christ.
After Christ.
For this piece, the artist has reproduced Ronald McDonald in perfect detail, single-handedly. If by perfect detail you mean roughly, and by single-handedly you mean with 2 people helping. The result is a critique of the heavy labor required to sustain the polished image of a mega corporation. Is Ronald's statuesque pose indicative of how corporations have become the historical figures of our era? Does this hero have feet of clay and a massively large footprint to boot? But take a closer look, and you may notice something familiar about this clown. His face is that of the Greek god Hermes, carved by Praxiteles in 340 BC. Is this a wry, oblique reference to Greek mythology? Or did the artist have such difficulty trying to sculpt the face, he simply plonked on the nearest replica bust he could find? We will never know. It's the second one.
What? He just pawned off the replica of the nearest bust he could find.
You just said it's the second one. What does that mean?
That means that he pawned off the nearest bust that he could find.
What does that mean?
Because to make the image of the Ronald McDonald, it says, did he do it on purpose, or he just pawn it off the nearest bust that he could find, the nearest face that he could find, and then it stops and it goes, it's the second one. So he found the nearest bust he could find. That's what he used to make the face of Ronald McDonald.
Does Ronald McDonald normally have a mustache like that?
That's not a mustache. That's his
mouth.
mouth.
Those are his lips.
Every lunchtime for the next week. So I guess for the next 7 days. What's today? Wednesday? This is probably throughout Wednesday. All right. Well,
we're gonna make it tomorrow.
Well, we have to. I told you to drop everything and go, and you said no. No, 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 no.
Hi everybody, we're making seaweed salad.
Seaweed salad.
Already turning into a disaster.
Because it's the wrong seaweed.
So we bought this wakame seaweed, which is what the recipe called for, but you know, maybe there's different types of seaweed. But if you can see, maybe I can turn on a light. This is the seaweed that is in miso soup. This isn't the seaweed that I'm used to, even though I'm sure you can make a seaweed salad out of this one. But this is not the one that I was looking for. I'm looking for the regular seaweed, like in a restaurant that they use. Maybe that's not seaweed. But this one has a very strong, fishy smell to it. So anyway, that's what we're doing. So I soaked one package, which is 1.76 ounces, in cold water for 10 minutes. I'm chopping up some chives. Recipe calls for scallions. If it's the same thing, let's hope. Okay, so chop that up, put that in there. I'm gonna add 1 lemon. For lemon, but we didn't get ginger juice, so we got lemon instead. So we're squeezing about 1 lemon. So now we're making the sauce, or the dressing. So the recipe calls for, I doubled up the recipe, so roughly about 2 tablespoons of sugar, which I have in my cup here. Rice vinegar, 3 tablespoons of rice vinegar. We'll add a little extra. 1 tablespoon of soy sauce. Extra. And 1 tablespoon of sesame oil. But we'll add a little extra. Now, if you could pass some salt, assistant chef.
Here, just remember it has those big holes on it.
And this is the sauce, or the dressing. Who knew? It says salt to taste, but we like salt in this house, so add a little extra. So you're mixing this all up, I'm assuming to dilute or whatever the sugar, so there's no clumps of sugar. And then you're supposed to just be able to toss it in there. And whisk it together. I had a little extra of everything. Doesn't look very saucy. I'm assuming the seaweed will soak up some of it, so you definitely want to have some left over, right? So now we have our tester to try it.
Me? Why do I have to test it? This is your project. This is your project, Julia. It's good. It's just the seaweed isn't as firm as I would have thought. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You would want it to be firmer.
I guess I'm just used to what it's like at the buffet. At the
It's
buffet
actually
is
good.
like- Yeah, it's good.
Mm-hmm. It's funny because I think the vinegar kind of drowns out. Drowns out.
Mm-hmm. The what?
Drowns out the really small, a strong taste
Yeah. It's good.
and smell of the seaweed. I think it could be even a little bit more saucier. Huh?
Like wax.
So we're just adding more to taste. And a little bit more salt.
Actually, I think you're supposed to be talking with some weird accent.
Like what? Like an English accent?
Yeah. We could put it in this whole seal. What are you doing?
It's actually not bad. If you like that sort of thing. So this is how you make seaweed salad with wakame seaweed.
What do you think it's supposed to be?
Wakame. I don't know. It's definitely a different type. This is the seaweed that they use in miso soup and stuff. So there you have it. So here's the finished product. Doesn't really look like much. Huh?
Yeah.
But it tastes good, right?
Yeah.
It's good. Definitely a good source of vitamins and minerals.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And then now you're making our dinner.
Yeah, the rest of it. So this is the side dish.
I don't think you should photograph that bowl.
Or that up there.
Yeah. Instagramming our seaweed. We're sending it to friends and family.
Friends and family.
You're making, what are you making? Corn dogs, corn, all this good stuff for dinner?
Yeah.
Tell me the truth.
Yeah.
You don't like the seaweed.
Huh?
You don't like the seaweed?
Of course I like the seaweed, but I'm going to eat it with the rest of my meal.
Okay. You think it tastes weird?
No, tastes fine. Did you like it?
I was pleasantly surprised.
Yeah. It's good.
Okay, so you'll eat it with everything else?
Yeah.
This is what's for dinner tonight. Veggie corn dogs, carrots, veggie sausage, and mustard. Looks delicious. Dinner is eaten. Seaweed salad is full. You don't like it, just admit it. It's
I like
okay.
it.
If you don't like it. You don't like it?
That's good. Now, what did you put in here? Lemon and what else?
Lemon, juice, sugar, rice vinegar, soy sauce,
That's good.
sesame oil. How come you're blinking your eyes when you're eating it?
That's good.
You don't like it. Now tell me like the truth.
It's good, good, Mama. I just can't shove it down my throat, you know, like it's like coffee.
Oh, because it's hard to digest.
No, it's very flavorful.
That means he doesn't like it.
Jacob, I like it.
You'll make it from now on.
Yeah.
Time for dessert. Time for sleep.
Oh, yeah. Time for sleep.
Are you falling asleep already?
Maybe.
We're going to sleep really early today. What time is it?
8:30.
Isn't that great?
Yeah, it is great. Have fun partying out there.
Don't you feel great to go to sleep so early?
Yeah, we're gonna sleep forever.
Are you cozy?
Yeah, I'm more cozy.
Me too. We didn't see Banksy today.
No, we'll
See
catch
you
him
tomorrow. Yep. Are you cozy?
Yeah, I'm cozy. Are you?
Yeah.
We're like super healthy and cozy.
Yeah, because we had great seaweed salad.
Yeah, it was great.
And corn dogs were great.
Corn dogs and corn,
Mm-hmm.
sausage and carrots.
Yep. Can't wait for all fun tomorrow.
Yep, more fun tomorrow.
Good night, everyone. Sweet dreams.
Sweet dreams.
See you tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Bye.